Creativity is very important to me because it's always been an outlet. My work consists of a lot of strokes, a lot of color. I call it impressionist soul.
The central tenet of my work is expressive gesture, which I've translated into drawing in different forms. It's sometimes an installation and sometimes with robotic collaborations. It's about just focusing on the mark and the page.
I would characterize our work at Titmouse as pretty dumb, pretty juvenile.
It's pretty dumb, yeah.
Yeah. We make a bunch of cartoons for the TV set, for video games, for movies, for commercials.
We take care of all your cartoon needs. Yeah.
I always really liked to draw from the time I was a little kid. I was very, very lucky to connect with The New Yorker when I was 23, and I've been working there since then.
I've been cartoon editor since 1997. I've been a cartoonist of the magazine since 1977. It only took me 20 years to ascend to become the king of cartoons.
Traditionally, drawing was a way of representing 3D space. To draw in 3D space is a completely different challenge. Drawing in virtual reality, we have to go back to basics.
Let me try that on.
I had seen some videos of the technology, but actually using it, it's a totally different world. Whoa. Oh, holy. Whoa, 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 whoa.
When people first put it on,
That's crazy.
they start painting in front of them. But then when they start to turn and realize, like, oh, wait a second, I can be inside of my own painting? That's nuts.
Whoa, whoa.
You can walk right into it.
Ooh, that's crazy. Oh my gosh.
I happen to love flatness. 2 dimensions is almost too much trouble. Making the lines for the first time, I realized I'm not drawing the illusion of 3-dimensional space. I can actually pull with my tool to make the person's arm go out.
You're circling the work and you're creating the work, but the work circling you is something unusual.
It was like you're dreaming. So it's like creating art in your dreams.
You lose sense of time, you lose sense of space, and you don't even care.
Everything else just disappears.
Doing it is like nothing you've experienced. At this stage, we're sharing information. We're giving feedback about what would be helpful for us.
The first thing. Oh, nice.
That's great.
That's awesome. And the operator when you select them.
They are introducing new things, so we are guinea pigs for this, like the stencils or new brushes.
Oh, look at that. So much smooth. Wow. It is so much smoother.
Let's try this new thing and let's push it even more.
Try and draw an egg with horns. We're like, hey, have you ever thought about this? And they're like, no one's ever tried to do that before.
It's not just experimenting with the tool, it's about experimenting with a different way of thinking and creating.
Each individual artist is going to bring a different set of sensibilities and is going to help discover the potential of this new tool.
How I draw in VR is going to be different from how a 5-year-old draws in VR, or even like a 56-year-old. There's huge potential that we couldn't consider unless we work with all these different people.
As these new tools are developed, you diversify the number of people who can be creative in all sorts of different ways.
When Acrylic came on the scene. There was a large group of artists that refused to do it. They're like, I want oil paint. I would never paint in acrylic. And now they're painting in acrylic.
You just feel like you're in the beginning of something new. But at the same time, it's really familiar. It's that weird overlap, like new, never been done. Familiar feels comfortable. See where these come together? Toothbrush, right in the middle.
There was no way I came close to tapping the potential of what this can do.
I believe this is going to be a part of the art community in the future.
How often in your lifetime will a new medium show up?
Drawing in virtual reality challenges you to create what's in your imagination and then inhabit it.
As we get new creative tools, we're also going to have new ways in which to redefine our own role as creative beings. To me, it seems like just the tip of the iceberg of what this sort of art creation can be.